Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Dane and welcome back to Golsch Hay Farms. So this morning I went on a search and retrieve mission. As you saw in the last video, we were doing some, well, the video before that, heck, I don't know. I was disking the property here and I wasn't having much luck. Sorry, allergies are acting up. The ground is rock hard out here. It hasn't been touched by a plow in God knows how long. So I went ahead and bit the bullet and went. My dad's got all this equipment that we use back in Hallettsville, and so I went ahead and went and grabbed it. We got a 9-shank chisel and like a disc or like a harrogator, I think is what they call them. And my dad made a homemade drag to follow behind this. But anywho, this is the big ticket item. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get this off the trailer, hook it up, and start chiseling away. Once I've got it chiseled up good enough, I'm gonna continue to disc and disc it as many times as I can stand, and then get back on the old harrow, or get on the harrow and harrow as much as I need to make it smooth like a runway. And so anyway, that's what we got going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and start unloading this stuff. I've got to unhook the disc and then unload all this, hook it up, and then start disking. Come on. Alrighty. I'm done. Ready to rock and roll. I put some air in this tire. Tires are always low around here. Alright, I should just be able to use the spears and pick them all off. That one I'll probably have to use a chain or something or another, but the drag and the chisel for now, that's all I want to get off for now. I gotta find a daggum pin. Shoot. Okay, I'll have to think about that. But anyway, yeah, we should be able to pick them off with the forks, so we'll see. It's gonna be snug up against those tires. I don't know how I'm gonna hook it up, but how fun! Just really need to get a quick hitch for this son of a gun. We don't oh, there's that pin. Okay, cool. We got a pin. We typically don't run third points on these tractors because, well, we don't ever really hook anything up to 3-point. The only thing we typically hook up is the hitch, but it's a 2-point technically. So with that being said, the third point actually never really gets used, ever, hardly. So we just take them off the tractor, just because it's easier that way. Well, here's one, but I need the ball for it. So all we need to do now is get a 3-point on here, and we should be set. Well, I have no idea where it could be at all. What the heck? Go look one more last place. Found it. I found it. Look where it was. Sneaky, sneaky. All right, well, let's just yank this sucker off and go to town. Howdy, muchachos and muchachas. Let's put this son of a gun on there. What do you say? What do you say? What? Oh, today's gonna be a good day. Well, that's all she wrote. Pretty easy to hook up. That's why I wanted to hook this up to this tractor, because just that function of those the 3-point lever back here, night and day difference. Oh yeah, butter, like butter. You can really see the difference it makes I mean, obviously winter grass is already shot up right there, but that disc barely scratched the ground. That chisel, that's where the money's at. But I did notice the gauge tires were slipping, or were touching and rolling, but we do need to put air in them. So we'll go ahead and do that and start chiseling. Alrighty, I did about the first 10 acres. And it is ripping good. Man, this is what it's doing so far. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Good. Man, this is what it's doing so far. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So this is blue stem grass. Oh, didn't even get that one out. But it comes out in bunches. I call it a bunch grass, but it's just clumps of it. This is probably some stuff I disked earlier on. And it's just a big clump of grass. Makes the field real rough. It's an okay hay. It's not like ideal, but it's just one of those things. But I just wanted to get out and see how this disc was doing a pretty good job. Lots of dadgum rocks, that's for sure. I think we're gonna have to design some sort of roller or something or another to kind of help compact these rocks down. I'm gonna have to come spray this blue stem that isn't getting pulled up. Look at this clump. Like that's just one crazy. So there's that 9-shank chisel, just getting after it. I don't even, it looks like a homemade job to me, but we've had it as long as I can remember. It's a pretty good chisel. It does the job. I mean, it's been around. It doesn't have like a ton of acres on it. You know, we haven't used it all that much. My dad picked it up pretty right, just because we were actually sprigging, which is what I plan to do here. And so that's what we used to get the ground ready. And so yeah, it's going pretty well. I've got the first probably 7 acres done. It took a little while. I'm rolling along probably about 3 or 4 miles an hour. And the tractor doesn't even, I mean, it'll bog down a little bit here and there, but it's kind of walking with it. Overall, good stuff. I'm happy with the results. The disc ought to spread this out real nicely, so we'll see. And then I'm gonna have to go over this as many times as I can stand with the harrow and smooth it out just like butter. So, on stuff. Oh, Bubba. Oh yeah. I broke the plow. I broke it. I know. I had the same look on my face too. That's not supposed to be like that. So yeah, so we ended up breaking a few of these bolts. I don't know, they're not even carriage bolts. I think they're just, oh, they're U-bolts. Oh, that's alarming. So that's a bolt. I don't know. It's just mixed match stuff. I'll probably just end up getting long bolts. Should be a U-bolt though. Maybe the back ones are U-bolts and the front ones are just regular bolts. Yeah. So these two, that's a U-bolt. These two are separate bolts. This U-bolt helps hold the spring tooth on there. But again, this chisel hasn't been used in Lord knows how long. So digging in this hard gun probably shook things loose, but that's okay. We just got to go to town. Oh, that is a tire. Very good. Tire? Yeah. We'll go to town and pick up an extra few bolts. I did not know that those were U-bolts though, so we'll have to match those up. Like 1/2 inch. No big deal. It happens. I only have like 4 acres left. I know. We were almost there, but we didn't get there. So I'll probably pick them up on my way home from work tomorrow. Then try to fix this thing if I can and finish out plowing. Howdy doody, folks. It is time to get after it. It's a couple days later. It's been a hectic couple of weeks. Just getting into the swing of things with a new baby girl. She's doing great. Everybody's doing great. But I ended up getting everything chiseled with the chisel, finished up. Here's the finished product, and I ended up running the disc back over it again. Still some decent sized clods in there, but for the most part it ended up doing a much better job now that we chiseled it, and I'm glad we went ahead and did it. It broke everything up real nice. So nice and soft dirt. So now I'm gonna unload this harrow here. I think I'm just gonna get a chain on it and lift it up by the wings and set it down and get it hooked up to the tractor and get it unfolded and try to make a few rounds with it. It's just a simple harrow gator, nothing fancy. It's older than the hills, but decently heavy. Plenty of life left in it. I put a new cylinder and new hoses on it. So it needs a new set of tires, but we don't use it enough to justify it putting new tires on it, so we go ahead and wait and see if we can run them till the tires officially do not hold air anymore. I think I got it. Pretty sketchy, yeah? Let's see if we lower it. What happens when we lower it? We lower the turn down. Sketchy. Sketchy. Shoot, it's working. We're rolling with it. I found the balance point, baby. Sometimes you just get lucky, you know. Come on, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Take it over to the truck because I gotta put air in these tires real quick. Try to get hooked up to the tractor and see how long my wife will let me sit in the tractor before I have to go in. I know she wants to get a workout in, so I gotta take care of the beds. But yeah, over the next few days we're actually supposed to get some rain. I'm actually pretty pumped because we are bone dry. Oof. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Yeah, we're bone dry. They're not forecasting a whole lot, but at this point anything helps. We're probably going to start making a cut on our place in Hallettsville pretty quick. Dad's going to go knock that out. Ryegrass is looking mighty fine down that way. Up here not so much. So yeah, that's kind of what we're dealing with. I get phone calls every day asking if we have hay for sale, which the answer is always no, because we sold out way too early last year, December I believe. And so we haven't had hay since December, and just with everything going on I didn't go ahead and buy and sell like I normally would. So yeah, we've been fresh out since late December, right around Christmas. So I guess January we moved, like January, 1st of January we ended up moving some bales, or yeah, moving the last bit of hay. But yeah, so we are getting there. You can see the house in the background. It's coming along. Painters are here. They're doing the outside right now. Basically almost all the framing's done. They got the windows in. Looking like a house now, you know what I'm saying? Come on. Wow. Tripped over the neck. He is all hooked up. Gotta lift the other one up just to get it down. Alright, well we are on the move. Harrow's doing great. I forgot how simple yet effective these things are. So it's really doing a job dragging this dirt, knocking down these ruts and furrows and all that. So yeah, really doing a good job. Really pleased so far. Got everything. Got the roads a little. Oh, this is the stuff I want to take care of. Okay. Back away. Yeah, those inrows get a little dicey when you cut them. The headlands, as we hay farmers call them. But come a little helper with me today. What you think, Bubba? Say hi. No? Okay. But yeah, Harold's doing a good job. This is kind of the finished product. I've done all this so far. I'm probably going to go over it about as many times as I can stand to until I think it's good. until I'm driving in the tractor at a decent rate of speed, and I'm not killing myself, and yeah, so it's not so rough. So I think a few more passes, getting rid of this stuff and turning it into this stuff, and we'll be golden. Action. It's looking good. Baby Gentry approves. She's so good she fell asleep.
How you doing, buddy?
It's rough right over there. Not harrowed. This is harrowed over here. So much better. And I'm gonna go over this probably 1 or 2 more times at least. Really get it nice and mushy. I think we're just gonna sprig and pray for rain. I don't think I've talked about that. So we're prepping all this ground. If you zoom in over there, you can't really zoom in, but I'll try to zoom in. That's blue stem grass right in front of the house there. And that's what was all over this property. And it's a clump grass. And it makes the field super rough. It doesn't really provide like good hay. Plus coastal Bermuda hay looks better anyway. So decided to bite the bullet, and we're working all the land. And as you saw in probably 2 videos ago, I tried to just disc it, and this ground was too hard. So as you saw in this video, we ripped it with the chisel, and then I went over it with the disc again, and it got it semi-smooth. And now I'm going over it with that harrow, and it's doing a fantastic job. I forgot how awesome those machines are for how simple they are. So anyway, it's looking real good. Super happy.
Get your squats in.
But anywho, that's kind of the gist of it. That's all I really wanted to show for this video. Again, we really appreciate you watching. Golsch Hay Farms loves you, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye, family.
Bye. Bye. You say bye.
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 Bye-bye.